Get ready, sister. Take a breath with me because today we're going to talk about something that might be quite draining your energy, your beauty, and even your faith and attachment. Have you ever noticed how painful it is when you can't stop thinking about a person or a situation or even money? How your body feels heavy, your chest feels tight, and your mind keeps spinning. That is not just stress, that is unhealthy attachment. And subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a cure for this. It is called Tawakkul, trusting Him completely. And today we're going to explore what the law of detachment really means, how Tawakkul rewires your body scientifically, stories of women in the Qur'an who lived this trust, an holistic step-by-step guide to help you detach from what hurts and attach your heart only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In psychology, attachment means clinging to outcomes, people, or situations. The law of detachment says the more you cling, the more you suffer. Freedom comes from letting go. In science, when we overattach, the brain releases cortisol. It is a stress hormone. It keeps your body in surviving mode, swallowing breath, tense muscles, overthinking. And when you detach, your nervous system calms. Oxytocin and serotonin rise and your body feels safe again. Your body literally knows when you are clinging too much. That's why it feels painful. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's ways of signaling, telling you to come back to Him. Tawakkul isn't passive, it is active trust. You do your part and then you surrender. Trust lowers cortisol. It increases heart rate variability. It boosts your immune system and it makes your body feel safe. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. When you release your grip on dunya and hold on onto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your body feels it. Your chest starts to open, your mind clears, your heart feels light. That's not an accident, that is the design of Tawakkul. Maryam alayhi salam, subhanallah, alone in pain, giving birth under a palm tree. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told her, shake the trunk and these will fall. She did her part, then trusted Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the rest. The mom of Musa alayhi salam, imagine yourself putting your baby into the river, subhanallah. That is real detachment, beyond human strength. But she trusted Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and He returned Musa to her safely. Asiya, the wife of Fir'aun, was surrounded by luxury. She was surrounded by luxury but detached from it. Her heart was with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. She prayed for a house near Him in Jannah, not for a palace on earth. These women show us that detachment is not weakness. It is the highest strength to release fear, release control, and in fully on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Signs of unhealthy attachment. When you can't stop thinking about something, it consumes your salah, your dua. When it hurts your body, you have headaches, tight shoulders, and anxiety. When you stay in unhealthy relationships because you fear losing love. When your happiness depends only on people or outcome. If it feels heavy, toxic, and draining, it is a sign of over-attachment, subhanallah. The reason why we over-attach is because of 4 reasons. The first one is a childhood wounds, lack of safety. Secondly, fear of rejection. What happened is that we're clinging harder. And then believing we control the outcomes of a situation and mistaking love for attachment. Healthy attachment, subhanallah, teaches us a lot of things. In our deen, it teaches us rahmah, bonding, family. That is healthy. But when the attachment replaces Allah as a center, it becomes dangerous. Now, how to detach? Let me share with you my step-by-step guide to detach, inshallah. These are very easy 6 steps to implement. First of all, awareness. Notice where you feel the pain. That is your clue. 2, release to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Say, Ya Allah, I release this to you. And you can even place it in a beautiful dua. 3, shift the body. Breathe deeply. Try to soften your shoulders and place your hand on your heart. What happens is it's giving a signal of safety to your nervous system when you do this practice. 4, reframe. Instead of saying, I need this person, I need this outcome, say, Ya Allah, if it is good, Allah will bring it. If not, Allah will give me better. Here, it's really crucial to do salatu istikhara. 5. Read Qur'an. The more you read Qur'an, the more you detach yourself unconsciously. 6. Replace with healthy attachment. Build bond with your kids, with your friends, with your husband or your sister in deen, but let your heart anchor only in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My sister, remember this. The tighter you grip, the more it slips away. But when you release and trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything that is meant for you will flow back to you gently, beautifully in its own time. Detach from the dunya and attach to Allah. That's where true safety, love, and abundance live. If you love this, share it with another sister who needs to hear this today. And if you are ready to go deeper into family energy, tawakkul, and marriage, then you can join my Irresistible Wife Collection. The link is in the description below, inshallah.